Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18. But you shall remember, we have the name of God, your Elohim, for it is he who gives you power to get wealth, in order to establish his covenant which he swore to your fathers, as it is today. In 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7, but we have the name of God said to Shemuel, do not look at his appearance or at the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For not as man sees, for man looks at the eyes, but we have the name of God looks at the heart. In Proverbs chapter 10, verse 22, the blessing of, we have the name of God, makes one rich, and he adds no pain with it. In Mishle chapter 16, verse 2, all the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but we have the name of God weighs the spirits. In Koheleth chapter 5, verse 19, further, when Elohim has given any man riches and wealth and permitted him to enjoy them and to receive his portion and rejoice in his labor, this is a gift of Elohim. In 1 Chronicles chapter 29, verse 12, and the riches and the esteem come from your presence, and you rule over all. And in your hand is power and might, and in your hand to make great and to give strength to all. In Matthew chapter 6, beware of doing your kind deeds before men, in order to be seen by them. Otherwise you have no reward from your Father in the heavens. Thus, when you do a kind deed, do not sound a trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do, in the congregations and in the streets, to be praised by men. Truly I say to you, they have their reward. In verse 19, do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart shall be also. The lamp of the body is the eye. If therefore your eye is good, all your body shall be enlightened. In chapter 15, verse 8, this people draw near to me with their mouth and respect me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain do they worship me, teaching as teachings the commands of men. In chapter 21, verse 13, and he said to them, it has been written, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of robbers. In John chapter 2, verse 16, he said to those selling doves, take these away, do not make the house of my Father a house of merchandise.